everybody, this is Shah and welcome back. I'm sorry I'm a little bit late with the energy for Aries, but this is the video on the energy of Aries and what what Aries energy is. So this could be very beneficial to us to understand the Arians, and also for the Aries, what we think or what is being said about them. Aries is the first house of the zodiac, so it means a total fresh energy. We are leaving the energy of the previous year 2020 behind us, and we're actually now totally and utterly in the energy of 2021. Now that means a fiery, because it's a fiery year, and it is an Aryan year and energy at the moment. Aries starts on the 21st of March till the 19th of April. Aries is also ruled by the planet Mars, and Mars is the planet of war and arguments and disagreements. So that means action and fighting for what you believe in, and that's typical Aries. Aries, the part of the body of Aries is the head. So in the negative sense, they might suffer from headaches or overthinking things too much. They're very intellectual. Like I usually say, Arians are very well read in general. The symbol of Aries is the ram, so you can just metaphysically or hypothetically think of the head banging your head. Aries could be banging their head in the worst sense against a brick wall. They go for something, and sometimes they are blinded like Taurus if they are focused on something and it's not for them. So they sometimes they are not aware of what they want is not right for them, or they can't get it. They are fire energy, and they are also cardinal, and the color is red or mustard, and also the mantra is I am. And they, in that sense, in that energy, I am is what I am, and I'm here. You know, when an Aryan comes into the room, you will know it. They've got a very big, strong aura. And in the tarot, they are emperor, but I also feel that Aryan could be represented by the Fool, because the Fool is also the beginning. That's when, in the mythological story, that is when the person is born. They come, and the god or the son of the gods and goddesses is born out of a cave. That's how it begins. So if you go back to the series that I started on the tarot, you will understand what I'm saying. The man comes out of the cave. He comes from nowhere. That's why he's also number 0. He doesn't know anything. He hasn't experienced anything. He's just come from the underworld into the earthly world. Just like the baby is born. So that's why Aries is also seen as the baby. Now I'll be doing a reading afterwards to see what the next few weeks in Aries will bring us. I'm just going to go in some of the characteristics of Aries. And I've written this, so I did my research, so it might sound as if I'm copying somebody else's work, but that's not totally true. I've got different visions from Linda Goodman's books, from my own Bibles, and the internet. So this is what I've written. Aries loves to be number 1. Well, we know that, and I have experienced that because I've got somebody in the family that's Aryan. They are very powerful people. So it's no surprise that these audacious rams are the first sign of the zodiac. Bold and ambitious, Aries dives headfirst into even the most challenging situations, which is appropriate since the body part associated with Aries is the head. Like their fellow fire signs Leo and Sagittarius, Aries is a passionate, motivated and confident leader who builds community with their cheerful disposition and relentless determination, but sometimes headbangers if you ask me. Uncomplicated and direct in their approach. They are direct and sometimes I think they are complicated. So that's why I'm also making this video, to understand their energy. They are beautiful people, very strong-headed, like I said. They often get frustrated by exhaustive details and unnecessary nuances. They like things quick and dirty. That's the temperament that astrologers look at the Aries. A determined and also reflected in their sexual proclivities. So they are really passionate. Well, I can't say whether they like quick and dirty, but we have to have a sense of humor as well. I think this is what I came across doing my research. They are very passionate, but once you've caught the heart of an Arian, they're yours, or you are theirs rather. And that is what I always say with the fire sign. And they are blinded by love, and they won't let anybody muck their relationship up, because they'll defend it until death. Aries is also a cardinal sign, as I said, that kicks off not only the spring season and the March equinox or the spring equinox or Ostara, but also the entire zodiac wheel. Astrologers believe that each sign learns the lessons absorbed by its preceding signs. That's why Taurus is a toddler and Gemini is the child, and so on. Both joyful and painful experiences. In the case of Aries, however, there is no inherited wisdom, and that's why I say he's like the fool in tarot. Aries leads with blind optimism, barreling through life or walking through life with an electric joy de vivre that perfectly complements their distinctive impulsivity. These fire signs think after they leap, which often results in lessons learned the hard way. Aries represents the singular spirit, while Aries' opposite sign is Libra, which symbols partnership. These rams adhere to every person of themselves philosophy. While this self-determination can be inspiring, Aries needs to watch out for selfish tendencies. The sign is ruled by Mars. Excuse me. Mars, the dynamic red planet, named after the Roman god of war. Accordingly, these courageous rams are always armed and ready for battle. Tell me about it. Aries they are also very good in discussions, so they are also Geminis or air signs will love them, because they stand for communication, and Aries with their knowledge and determination are a good opposite or opponent. That's better. Aries is known for an explosive temper, and although their outbursts don't last long, it's definitely the best to avoid fiery arms until the steam has disappeared in other words, or cooled down. But when these brazen rams are not flying off the handle, they are unbeatably fantastic and positive, playful and full of laughter and humor. The humorous creatures who enjoy life to the fullest. You can always spot an Aries excelling on the sports field, speeding down the highway, or organizing a vibrant party. Aries traits, they can be very insecure, but they won't show it, because they like to show that they're independent, and they're well read and well learned and experienced when they are only the first sign. If they lose, they don't like it, because they like to be number one. Competition, they like competition because they like that backwards and forwards jive. Whatever it presented, they see as whatever is presented, they see it as a challenge. This becomes fighting to the death, as they wish to succeed in everything. After all, they want to be number one. They are, after all, also the first house. Courage. Act first and think later. They don't see the danger in anything. After all, they are the baby of the zodiac sign. It's like a child, a baby, well, a toddler. At the end of Aries, we're going into Taurus, so that's the toddler. Just think of a toddler. They are always on expedition. They want to find out, they want to succeed, they're inquisitive, so their spontaneity can also be a danger. It can also, you have the flip side to everything. Sometimes, like, they see somebody that needs help, or they think that needs help, and they jump in, and the person hasn't asked it and doesn't want their interference. So it can be also, that's the flip side, and that can be a setback. It can backfire. Honesty. They are honest, but they can be tactless about it because of the quick action. Boom. They are honest as the day is long, but can be tactless like a child. There is no nastiness intent, or there is no nasty intent. Typical childlike, act first and think later. Their actions certainly can backfire on them due to their act first and think later mode. The drive. They have drive. Really, if Leos are strong on it. This, once Leo has got a goal, they go for it. But Aries, they have a goal, they go for it, but they're blinded, and they can bang their head against something that isn't right for them, or is not meant for them. They pressurize themselves because they put pressure on themselves. That's what I mean, because they always want to succeed and they always want to be number one. Well, we can't all be number one all the time. You have to relax and accept that you are learning. Life is a process. And Aries doesn't sometimes seem to understand that. Aries always want to succeed. This is what I've written in my own words. They always want to succeed or win. Because of this, they pressurize themselves as deep as can be inside. There is always that insecure feeling. Am I right or doing it right? They also need assurance, and assurance is from other people, of course. They want recognition, they want love, like we all do. Aries might show to the outer world that they are strong and independent, but remember, they are the baby of the zodiac signs, and they still have to learn what life is all about. They are just like the Fool card in the tarot. That vulnerability can be a life's chore. Aries can be very generous. They love to share their love and laughter and advice. Before you know it, they share their well-meaning but uninvited advice or gifts. sometimes it can get too much and overpowering, as this can be seen or understood by others as if they are ordering them about or forcing people to do things they don't want to, like the devil card. They will force their will upon you. They are typically ram. This is banging. They are banging their head against a brick wall, and that's what I mean. They're not seeing that sometimes their actions can be interpreted the wrong way. Again, typical meaning, well, but don't see the signs, leave me alone. Typical, a baby. A baby, you can see, especially nowadays, a lot of babies, parents can't cope when a baby gets traumatized in the shop or a supermarket because it's not getting what it wants. I love this way it is being described in different books and internet, and this is also what I see, and that is also that innocence of that baby can also be really lovely. It's like being pure. There's something pure about Aries. Aries love sport, of course, because they are fire, action, but they rather watch the sports unless they are really know that they are good at it. Then they will do the sports. But if they are doubting that side of them, am I all right? Am I doing it right? That insecurity is always at play because they want to win. They would rather go to the bookies and get involved in that way. They love a bet. They are daring. They will dare you to do things as well. And they're really party goers. They love a party because, like I said, that energy has to keep on burning, so they're always on the go, and they have a flip side as well, that they are exhausted and burn themselves out because they don't know their boundaries. Aries, a partner or a compatibility partner, or the most compatible partner, is Libra. Libra would be the best lover, as they are opposites in the zodiac, and this fascinates Aries. Libra's tact and serenity is like oil on the fire. Aries, self-focused passion. Aries is really focused on passion and outspokenness. Libra is a giver and Aries is the taker. Together they smooth each other's gaps. And I love the energy of Aries. They are hard workers, but don't get frustrated with Aries or any fire sign. Like I always, when I read the cards, make sure you let them know what your boundaries are. They're fascinating people, but you have to really enjoy their energy and being able to cope with it. Otherwise you'll get burnt out, but they're a load of fun. Now, I've shaken the cards before I started, so I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope it helps you to understand the fire signs, especially Aries, and all the Arians that are watching. Happy birthday, and if you've already had your birthday, happy belated birthday. And I'm going to put down the cards. This is for the first week, and we've got the full. So this means that new beginnings. This would be the first week in Aries, so that would be in March from the 21st. I usually say 21st to the 21st of each month, and it depends on whether you're born, to be sure, but mostly that I've seen this time is from the 21st of March to the 19th of April, depending on which astrologer you get a reading from. The full means that he's come from the underworld and into this world. He's got nothing. He's only got like a handkerchief or a cloth with his belongings, and he's got the stick to support himself. He is totally free. In this case it looks like a she. She is totally free from negativity or positivity. He has to start developing this on his life's journey. He knows that he's loved by animals and by his parents, and that is what he's taking with him. He's totally innocent at the beginning of his life. That's the Fool, like Aries. He is number one of the zodiac sign. Okay, that's why Aries is also resonated or represented by the Magician. That is number one as well. This is no number, but I still see the influence of Aries, not knowing. And then you've got the Magician, number one, being on your journey and learning. Now I'm going to so that would be the first week, new beginnings, jumping in the deep end, not knowing what it might bring you or what it might be. Then we have the Knight of Swords, getting clarity. That you can interpret this like you've started something new and you need clarity. You need to get wisdom. The Knight of Swords means that could be a Gemini, Libra or an Aquarius around you, apart from an other Aries or an Aries. And this could be news coming to you through cyber, email, text message, telephone, perhaps from a Gemini, Libra or an Aquarian. It could be about officiality, as the swords also stand for communication, wisdom, officiality, municipalities, institutions. This could be from a hospital. This could be from the courts, judicial. This could also come from an institution like school, knowledge. This could be news about a job. This could be news about something new, something that you've started. Perhaps you might be receiving news about contracts as well, signing contracts, a new job. Wow, that is in the second week. In the third week we have the Page of Wands. So there could be news. You could have a child. There could be a Gemini, Libra or an Aquarius child, or there could be a Sagittarius. He's prominent, or they are prominent in the Page of Wands, but don't forget Aries or Leo. So we do have the fire energy, again swift energy. Things are going to happen very quickly, prominently, clearly. Things have to be transparent to maintain the balance, to get things right, but it is definitely quick, fast energy, sudden energy. That is also what I'm seeing. It could be news about a baby. For some of you it could be that you're going to become a mother or a father. There could be pregnancy. This could be news from the gynecology or from the GP saying you're pregnant. Confirmation that you're pregnant. Excuse me. This could be about a job. This could be about a study. Could be about something medical as well. It could be about something official, like buying a house or getting a job, a promotion, a wage rise. Action, creativity. Could be about a hobby. You might be turning your hobby into a new career. Your cup is running, everybody's cup this month is running over because of this swift energy and new beginning. You've got the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups, this could be new love. This could be an invitation with all the news that's flying around. This could be an invitation also could be marriage, especially because it's lying underneath the judicial card, the official card, the swords. Could be marrying in a registrar office. Your cup is running over new love, passion going into love. There will be the general readings in the first week of Aries. That's the last week of March. All the readings, they had a lot of fire. We were feeling that the energy of fire, the passion, the swiftness was coming in. And here you are. You've got the fire sign, you've got Aries, you've got the swiftness of air and fire and love. Your cups, everybody's cup is going to run over. And this is the underneath the deck, the King of Pentacles. It could be with regards to money, like I said, this news. That's the overall energy. Everything that you touch will turn to gold. I'm sorry, I've forgotten to change the camera. There you are. So I'm just going to leave them like that for a little bit. I'm just going to continue talking about the King of Pentacles. I've been so busy and enthralled with the information that I discovered on Aries and of the cards, because I love these cards. And the energy is audacious, and that's why I've taken the audacious angels, action angels. That's this one. If you would like to see the review on the audacious action angels, then have a look in the review list. Audacious, I didn't really know what audacious meant, but it is a bold action, unexpected, swift action. That is what audacious means. And so you might be the King of Pentacles, but you will take this bold action this month. But you will get clarity. You need clarity, because the King of Pentacles always does his research before he takes action and invests in something. And this new beginning, this could be an investment in a house, a relationship, in work, in a hobby, in children, because we've got the young people here. Definitely is here and will be for long term. Something is, you've invested in something for long term. Beautiful. Now I'm going to do the audacious action angels card, and I love the pink color. That's my cyclamen pink color, and the monthlies will be out this week as well. I'm really busy with podcasts and things, other things, so I'm going to take this one. That one sticks out. Grape stomping. Now just let your imagination concentrate on the card, and just let your imagination, boom, fix on that card for a minute. Okay, I'm going to enhance it a little bit. There you go. I'll put it on top of the king. Perhaps you can see it a little bit better. No, I don't think so. There you go. Grape stomping. Grape stomping is, if I have to think about it, then I think you have to, like Aries, you are stomping something. You're going into action. You're taking action. You want clarity. You feel great. You might be making wine. Here she's making wine. But stamping your feet, determination. That could be that you might be more determined with this energy, is certainly to start taking action, stamping your feet, the little child, determined. Okay. I'm going to have a look what it says in the book, but that's I'm going for what you want. That is how I would interpret it. Nothing is going to de 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 take away your concentration on what you want. That is what, to me, that is what it means. Grape stomping, get ready, get set, get sloppy. No, this is the messy part of the journey. Well, yes, in the dirt, well, in the reading of Aries, dirty and something, what was it? Dirty and rough. Rough and ready. That's perhaps the way you should be. Rough and ready. Doesn't matter what you look like, just go out there and do it. Doesn't matter what you look, feel like. You've done the research, go out there and do it. Get ready. This is going to get really messy. This is when you let it all hang out. Perhaps you might be partnering for everyone to see. This is foot stomping tantrum meets splattered grape juice. Sometimes it takes some sloppy alchemy to make the real magic. Having big feelings is perfect. Ambitious, that is what I take that. Have big feelings is perfect. Allowing your life to look sloppy is super. Dirty diapers, dishes in the sink, and a drained bank account can all be part of the process. Having a really big screaming fit directed at God can be part of the solution. A temper tantrum may not change a baby's diaper, scoop the cat box, or get the house clean, but it makes you feel a whole lot better. If you opt to meditate instead of doing the dishes, bravo. If you're cranky because life hasn't turned out the way you thought on this journey, join the crowd. It could be a wake-up call, but I think grape stomping is going for what you want, especially in Aries energy. This card arrives to tell you this process is sloppy, but going spiritual does get real results. Go ahead and do some grape stomping and know you are making some divine wine. This is truly the nectar of our inner divinity. Like I said, don't get burnt out. Know your boundaries, especially if you are a fire sign or if you are hooked up with a fire sign. So, sometime perhaps you might have to do the grape stomping and tell them to stop mucking around and sitting around and get into action like their true selves. So go for what you want. Doesn't matter if you let other things lie, like a dirty sink, or not hoovering for the day, or not doing the garden because you want to go out to the beach or for a walk. Just do what you want. But in general, in the energy, go for what you want, but you've done the research, hopefully, and that is what if you start something new, you have to do the research. Learn. That is what life is about. When you begin something new, you don't know everything. Learn. Get the information. Get clarity. You might be receiving news on your research, and your cup at the end of the month will flow over if you do take the right steps. Don't worry, sometimes you can take a day off. You have to take a day off, otherwise you will be tired and burnt out. That's the energy for this month in Aries. I hope you've enjoyed this little reading and the explanation of the Aries sign. And again, if you're a cross watcher, happy birthday. Take care, Aries, and I'll see you in the next video or in the live. Ciao, ciao.